Hey guys, it's Friday. I gotta head out, go pick up Willie. We're gonna run out to the field here and we'll give you this thing. So the international player shout out this week is technically two people. We're going back to Germany. It's Timothy and Dominic McGuire. They're both defensive linemen and they used to play on the Sweetwater Unicorns, the same team that Nick Alfieri plays on. There's a link below to that team. It'll be the Facebook page. And there's a card that goes to Nick's channel if you want to pay more attention. They're the reigning German Bowl champions. Timothy and Dominic both moved, so now they're closer to Nuremberg, which they're going to be playing on the Nuremberg Rams this year. Link below for that one. Like I said, they're both defensive linemen. I'm not sure if they're on the field at the same time. It would seem great if they're both, defensive tackles or defensive ends. I'm not sure which specific ones they do. And kind of, it all depends on your skill set. So, yeah, kind of run a little bit on time here. I'm going to go get Willie. We're going to head out to the field and we're going to show you guys a small tidbit for now on things to do to get faster. All right, we're here at the field. Finally, it's not the perfect day, but it's not raining.
What do you mean? This is a perfect football day.
Oh, right, because we don't have any.
You got overcast. It's not too hot. It's
not too hot. Not too
raining. Dude, it's perfect.
Perfect lighting, actually. Now that I think about it, because it's like having those little diffusers. I keep trying to get the perfect lighting, but this is the perfect lighting.
Everybody wants that nice sunny day, but everybody knows like once you're out here in that nice sunny day, you're sweating so hard.
Oh, I know. So we're doing general speed stuff. And this is more plyometrics?
A lot of plyometrics, just a lot of explosion work, because speed is more than just things you do on the field. It's stretching, always need to stretch. It's lifting, because you can't be faster if you're not stronger. So you need to be lifting hard in the gym. Don't be like, oh, well, I'm trying to get faster, so I'm only gonna do high reps, low weight. No, you need to be doing high weights, low reps, and you need to be constantly getting stronger, pushing as much as you can do, because that's how you get faster on the field. It's not just, oh, I'll do this field workouts and I'll get faster. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, as a physics major, when you're dealing with explosion, there's speed and power. Like, if you can squat all the heck and dick out, but if you can't move your legs that fast, you're not gonna have good explosion. Exactly. You can move your legs really fast, but if you can't hit the ground very hard, you're not gonna have explosion. Exactly. So you need to be in doing your legs, and we can go over that in another video.
But it needs to be both. It can't just be, oh, well, I work out on the field all the time. Why am I not getting faster? Because you're not getting stronger. You need to get stronger to get faster, as well as work your feet fast to be
track. Faster. Right now is a good time. Track is just starting, or
I understand some of you guys play baseball, some of you guys play lacrosse. If you're not playing a spring sport, do track. It will teach you the proper running form, which will help you get faster.
And it'll perfect all those stretchings.
A lot.
It'll teach you how to, why you do A skips, why you do B skips. There's a card up there for all that wonderful warm-up stuff. So, what do we got here?
So first drill, working on a single leg drill. You're gonna be weaving in and out, so you're hopping, exploding off of each step. And once you get to the end, sprint.
Pretty much with, just like a ladder drill, sprint 5 yards.
Exactly.
Always.
You go back with your other foot, because you need to work both feet. That's why you're doing a single leg drill.
And in that, you want to make sure you're in running form, not just like hopping,
when you're hopping
and flailing.
You don't want to just be hopping through. Keep a good running form. So you want to be hopping as you would run in each hop. Cycle through your hands. Because a lot of people just do their feet fast, but their hands are kind of slow. Your hands and feet need to be moving the same pace. That's how you run fast.
Yeah, another thing you learn from track.
That'll just be working on hands. Yes, everything I'm teaching you guys, I learned from track.
And this works for pretty much everybody but linemen.
No, even linemen. Like, faster feet's not going to hurt you on the line.
Especially on a running play if you need to go down block a linebacker.
Exactly.
So there's that benefit.
There's benefits in it for everyone. Anybody who wants to get faster, anybody who wants to be more agile.
Especially if you happen to be one of those on the inside next to the kicker. Yeah. On kickoff, if you can run faster, even as a bigger guy, you're going to hit somebody harder. That's physics.
You want to do about 3 reps of all these drills. So that left to right drill, you do 3 on each leg. With the same drill, you can do 3 on each leg.
Is this single leg hop
This
throughs?
is just single leg hop through.
So much like with the ladder, but getting much more air.
Yeah, you want to have a nice pump every time you go through. Try to explode the second you hit the ground.
Because this is plyometrics. If you're having trouble balancing on one foot, just sort of go through it slowly until you got that.
So if you're having trouble, this is fine to go through, but you want to explode off that. That's the biggest thing. Is each hop, it's not like, okay, I'm just hopping through. No, you want to be exploding off that step. You get your muscles used to doing that, so when you're running, they're ready to snap back down.
Yeah.
Right leg.
And the same thing can be done with a ladder. If you don't have hurdles, just to practice it.
You can do ladder, you can do it with cones. The hurdles help so you have something visual to make you jump higher, but this hurdle isn't really going that high. I'm jumping obviously way higher than the hurdle. So if you have cones, if you have a ladder, if you have shoes, it doesn't matter. Even if you're using, perfect example, if you're using the yard markers right here, just hold the yard marker, hold the yard marker. You can use anything. The hurdles just help because they give you something visually high.
And there are higher hurdles. These are actually some of the lower hurdles.
Yeah, these are lower. So similar to the hops bounding, is you're pushing off that step and firing up. You're working just the explosion part of the step. So here, what you're doing is pushing your foot into the ground as hard as you can and bouncing up off of it.
Kind of a forward motion A skip.
Yeah, exactly.
So an A skip is
Bound, 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 and you're pushing, you're exploding through that step.
yeah.
Because higher bounds are obviously like this.
And those have their uses elsewhere, but for getting faster,
This is a bound specifically trained to help you get faster in sprinting. When you're bounding through, you want to be pushing off each step. You want to do that about 20 yards, walk back, take like 10, 15 seconds, catch your breath, do it again.
3 or 5.
Three to 4 times. Once you start doing it more, you can up the reps.
Yeah, it's sort of like just doing the across the field stuff.
Exactly.
Start with 5, move up to
And
6,
just
yada
keep
yada.
going, because as you get more fit and you get more agile doing these drills, they're going to become easier, so you're going to have to do a larger work. Squat hops. Once again, everything exploding up is all your explosion muscles. All these muscles are primed in being fast. People are always like, well, I'm moving my hands fast, I'm moving my feet fast, but are you using the power in your legs? Because a lot of people forget, they're like, oh, well, I'm fast, but I don't have any power. You have a lot of power, that's how you're fast. You squat down as far as you can, lean forward, set yourself back up. Set yourself back up. About 15 yards, take like 10, 15 second rest, and then go back. Focus on loading up and exploding fast. So when you load up, don't stay down here for a long time. Get loaded up and explode out of that.
That just like you said on defense. Don't get set and sit in a position.
Best way, and I was described to this in track, about when you're loading up, you're like loading up a rubber band, like you're gonna snap it on somebody. The longer you hold back that rubber band,
the less tension it has because it stretches out.
Exactly, because it's starting to adapt to being stretched out. But when you rip it back real fast and pop it, it's gonna have a lot of tension. It's the same thing with your legs. That's why everything is about speed and repetitive motion, because you want to bounce back into it. The longer you take to get through your stride, the less tension you're keeping, and your explosion and your speed is all that. That pounce off the ground is where you're getting all your speed from.
So with this one, he's, as you can see, set up cones 1 yard apart from each other.
So aside from explosion, you also need fast moving feet and fast moving hands. So what you want to do is cone to the cone, get around it as fast as you can, and burst up to the next cone. Focusing on moving your hands as fast as your feet. So your feet should be moving as fast here, but so should your hands. Your hands shouldn't just be lackadaisically by your sides or just kind of pumping like this. Like, you need to be moving your hands fast. If you want to run fast, your hands and your feet need to be moving equally fast.
And not just to like jiggle them at your side, but to like go from cheek to cheek.
Exactly. Actually do your repetitive motions. So go through.
And as is, burst 5 yards.
Always burst 5 yards. Because you need to get used to bursting speed. And what better way to do that than after every drill, right when you hit the ground, to burst 5 yards.
Heck, if you even want to practice kicking, the moment you kick the ball, burst 5 yards. Why not? All right, so that's pretty much that. I'm gonna get some of my exercise in rather than just standing around filming. I put my cleats on for a reason. So we'll probably go over some other time about legs in general. You guys are gonna be starting spring ball here, what, in a month?
About 2.
It's the end of, it's basically April right now.
That's just about 2.
2 months?
April, May.
When does Southridge go back into the weight room?
They've been in the weight room.
They've been in the weight room? Okay.
For like the last month, 3.
Okay, well, if you guys have any questions, comment below, and we'll catch you guys next week.